Life with two under two. Let's go. Hi, friends. I have always been an early riser. I'm one of those kids that they would tell to like not get out of bed until a certain time. My dad wakes up really early too. And coming from a big family, that was really the only way to get the good cereal and to make sure I got the good spoon. If you didn't have a good spoon in your house growing up, I really question you guys as a family because it's definitely the kid's responsibility to establish the best utensil in the house and then spend the next 6 years fighting over it. Silently, I might add. Most of our silverware was just like plain old silver color. But we had this one rogue spoon. I have no idea where it came from, but it had like a navy blue handle. And I don't know why, us kids just thought that was the coolest thing ever. So we silently fought over the spoon for most of my childhood. I'd say about 80% of the time I got it first because I trained myself to wake up early to get it. I also love spending time with my dad in the morning without all the other kids around. This is also when I taught myself how to make my dad's coffee, which is one of my like core memories as a child. I'm so grateful that I did that though, because it's really helped me be the mom that I am today. I don't need much sleep. Waking up early is not difficult for me. If I set my alarm once or twice for a certain time, my body's just gonna keep waking up at that time. The amount of stuff that I can get done before 7 a.m. is wild, but I love that about me. It also really works too because my fine ass baby daddy, he's a morning person also. Before I started having babies again, I would be up early with him and even ride around and work with him. But once I got pregnant with baby Anthony, sickness was just way too bad for that. But we are very intentional about our time. And we love to spend time with each other in the morning before he goes to work. And of course, once the babies go to bed at 6:30, 80% of that time is spent with just him and I. And the rest of that time is probably spent with me working, or we have our 14-year-old in bed with us watching a movie or something. The other day, she was having a really emotional day. But once we put the babies to bed, she climbed in bed with us. We ordered crumble cookies and we watched Little Princess together, which that's one of my favorite movies. We also have a book. So in homeschool, whenever I had to do a book report, I would try to do my report on that movie. I think my mom stopped accepting it after year 3. And then I probably switched to Charlotte's Web. I don't like to read pages, but reading people, y'all already know that's a talent of mine. Anyways, baby Anthony was still just having a miserable time teething. And even though I knew in my mama body that that's all it was, I wanted to rule out that it wasn't anything else. So I ended up calling his pediatrician when they opened on this morning to see if I could get him in for an appointment. And they have like the weirdest policy. I've hardly ever had to take any of my kids in for them being sick. I don't know if that's because we just don't leave the house. I bathe them well. Or we've just been really blessed. But apparently the pediatrician only takes sick appointments like 1 day a week. Serious? Sometimes I think they just want to see me fight. But I ended up getting him in because the last girl that ran into me at the pediatrician's office, I ain't seen her there since. My defense though, I showed up for my appointment that they said was canceled. She claims she called me, but never left a message. Bye.